Welcome to Smokey's Niche, back again. Part 2, Monopoly board tour, London Monopoly board tour. So I'm in Whitechapel at the moment, to show you the train station. Yep. So if my memory serves me right, down this region of East London, you'll find there's a lot of Indian, Asians, Pakistan, all types of people from that part of the world. You'll find black people, Caucasians and whatnot, but I think majority of the people down these, especially East London, you'll find there's a lot of Indians, Asians and whatnot. So yeah. Tower Hamlets Town Hall. Right, I'm just gonna walk anywhere because I couldn't tell you where is where. I cannot remember the last time I came down there and walked around. But yeah, it should be okay. I want to find out where that road is, where that murderer was, or where that murderer used to murder, Jack the Ripper. Yeah, so just let's see what's good.
Sausage roll.
How's it going, man? You're right, yeah? Do you know any history about this area? Apart from Jack the Ripper, of course. I need to know where the road is if you do know.
Apart from Jack the Ripper, where else is there?
Not really much other than Jack, no?
Not that I can think of, no.
No. Yeah, trying to think. What it is, yeah, I'm going to be doing a Monopoly London board tour. So all the places on the boards, just go down there and talk about the history of the area. I started in Oakham Road already.
Was it like a little business thing or?
No, it's just an idea I came up with, yeah. I mean, I'm not a big time blogger, but you start from somewhere, innit? Yeah. So I told myself I was going to come down there because I've been down there once, years ago. So I can't remember anything about the area. I think I might have come for an interview or something. But yeah, I just thought, let me come down and see what's good.
What part of London were you brought up in?
Broccoli.
Broccoli, South East,
Yeah, South East. So I want to do something different from the norm because, especially down south, everyone's on the same shit. Do you know what I mean? So. So that way is towards Stratford, is it?
Yeah, Stratford is here.
Is this the main road? Yeah. When I used to drive, I used to go on one main road, through Bowl, through Whitechapel, through Bowl, straight to Stratford.
Yeah.
Is this the same road?
Yeah, so literally straight down, takes you through Bowl Road, fly over and then straight back down to Stratford.
I know Bowl's on the board as well, but the only thing I don't know if it's the same bowl.
Probably by Bowl, probably.
Right. There's two bowls in it. Probably by bowls further though, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
but on the board, I'm just guessing it's just bowl.
Yeah,
so it must be that same bowl, isn't it?
Yeah,
so I could probably do there as well. Because I wasn't sure where exactly it was, you know. And that direction is going back towards the city. Towards the city. So the West End, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. So, what do you say? So that way is towards Stratford, is it? Is this the main road?
Yeah,
Anything interesting down that side, or is it more interesting out there? Do you think?
In terms of what you're trying to go for,
Yeah.
everything would be down there.
Down there, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Some areas I probably won't be long in because there won't be much to offer.
Yeah, most probably.
So I'll just talk about it, whatever is necessary, and then I'll move on to the next area. So, because I'm sure when I get to West End, there's going to be a lot. Leicester Square, Piccadilly, you know, all the areas.
We're going to get public to do little interviews as well.
I might do. I'm just spontaneous. I go with the flow, innit? So, as I'm doing it, I'm building my own courage because I'm not really a talker. I'm a very quiet person that, you know, down to earth sort of thing. But obviously, when I'm at work, you know, you talk and stuff. Security, you guys.
Corporate sites.
I've done all types. I've been doing it since year 2000. So at the moment, yeah. At the moment, I'm. Well, I was at De Beers, the diamond rings in Bond Street. Bond Street's my go-to. Old Bond Street and New Bond Street. That's where I'm based at most of the time. The De Beers store, that's the only one now, because they used to have some other branches, but they're all closed down.
Is it De Beers or Tiffany and Co?
De Beers. You know, like Tiffany, same thing, yeah. The rings, all diamond rings.
Whereas I've been interested with that.
Inter, yeah. Oh, you know Inter?
Yeah, I used to work with them years back.
Well, you moved on from them, or?
Yeah.
So who you with now?
We're employed by Tower Hamlets Council.
Tower Hamlets Council. Are they looking after you guys? That's good, because you know the money has to be right. Otherwise, there's no point. We risk our lives. We're on the front line, and nobody gives us a pat on the back or anything. So they don't understand that if something happens, it could well be. Especially for me, when I'm in boutiques, even though nothing really happens throughout the year, the one time it only takes. Because if they're coming to where we are, you have to understand it might be serious. Yeah, so I don't play about, bro. I really don't. Alright, it's nice talking to you guys, man. Take care, yeah? Take care, man. Yeah, so this direction I was told is the best way to go. Because if I go back the other way, I'm heading towards West End. So. But yeah, actually, let me sort this camera out so I'll get up. So I can move around better. So we probably won't be in this area for too long because there's not really much to offer apart from shops. The main road, the high street. We're going to find where that road is. Meanwhile, we'll just walk down and see what's good. Local pub, London Hospital Tavern, which is literally in front of the hospital. Actually, I'll walk back and show you. See there, just that brown blue building. So guys, this is Whitechapel, man. It's local pubs, people out. It's quite humid today. The weather is quite warm. So here's Whitechapel Market. See never actually noticed what they call a defibrillator on the main roads. Wow. I wonder why that's there. Looks like the local library across the road there, that big building. Alright, I'm just gonna cross over there and see what's good. So far, I'm not really feeling the energy right now. So far. It looks like it was a pub actually, the Blind Beggar. Yeah, so all along down there seems like it's just a market stalls, Whitechapel Market. And yeah, it is a pub, Blind Beggar. I want to ask that lady a question. Let me ask her. Excuse me, miss. I wanted to ask you if you know where the famous road is of Jack the Ripper.
Do you know Elliot? What, sorry?
The famous street or road that Jack the Ripper used to do his crimes on.
I think, I mean, it was pretty much up and down here. The White Hart down, just down there in Oldgate East.
Oldgate East.
Yeah, Oldgate East. So
Oldgate
you just go straight down.
Yeah.
Or just straight down there, Oldgate.
Yes.
So, you know, you keep going down.
So it's actually down there it did all the crimes.
Yeah, more towards Spitalfields.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really know it that much, but we know the people that work down in the pub.
Oh, so further down.
Yeah, the White Hart on this side.
The White Hart.
One of the victims was found outside.
Yes.
So they're like more.
They'll know the history.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Have a nice day. Yeah. Cheers. Okay. So the good thing is, it's back where I came from, but at least I didn't walk too far down. I could always come back this way anyway. See what else is down there. So it's basically he did a lot of his crimes in between, say here and is it Oldgate East? He said, which is further down the road there. Oldgate East. Strangely, that's where my security company's office is based. I'm sure. Yeah, Oldgate East. Yeah. They got some vegetable stalls here. Just a reminder, this is Whitechapel, guys. So if you've ever played the game and you land at Whitechapel and you're just curious to know what it's like, it's just pretty much a lot of Asians, got the market. It's not really much going on. It's not. It's a bit more livelier than Old Kent Road probably, but yeah, it's just. I think the market's the highlight of this area. Almost forgot to swing back out. Got to be on this one. How you doing, mate? You right, yeah? Not too bad. Second time in Whitechapel.
Is it?
Yeah, so I'm trying to find more about the history. I want to know where this Jack the Ripper guy used to do his crimes. I was told down this direction.
Well, the best info that you can get is to ask someone that was born here.
Yeah, exactly.
There's someone that has a bit of knowledge about history, and specifically to be British.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna walk past, but then I thought I'd say hello.
Well, if
but no, you're dead right.
I do know the history.
Yes.
Who doesn't?
Yes.
You know.
But
I
they will
don't
have
know
more
it
in depth.
indeed. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly,
yes.
that one,
Well,
probably.
brother, my thing's called Smokey's Niche on YouTube, so you can always check us out
Super.
and see yourself.
Cheers.
Big up, man.
Have a good one,
Smokey's Niche. Yeah?
Smokey's Niche.
Take care, yeah? All right, bruv. So we're walking back past the station. I'm going to find out if at this region that I can find out some more about this area. I'm just being extra vigilant because I ain't trying to have no one snatch my phone. I should really have my, actually, let me not say it on camera. JD's. Oh, just for the Newcastle man, them. They do have Greg's in London. Yeah, quite a few as well. Next coffee. Next coffee. Oh, they do ice cream as well. Cool. Welcome to the Sonar Gayan restaurant. Sonar Gayan restaurant. It's quite nice. Looks like this could be a good spot for. Well, let's see what meals they do. Yeah, not bad prices as well. What's this? Okay, bread sauce and sorry. Oh, bro. No way. Most stuff coming over here. When is that? November. It's what equally as well. That's where London. Where's it before that? For my hip hop heads. So you got most stuff coming over what? November the 11th in London. And then Manchester, Birmingham a few days after. But London, Tuesday the 11th of November this year. Who else is there? Most of that will be a good show. I might actually try and go actually. Most Def is entertaining I should say. Really good artist. This is a bike repair shop. So basically it's my second time in Whitechapel, and obviously most people know about Jack the Ripper. I guess that's the highlight of this area in terms of history. Well, unless there's more that you know of, because I'll be interested to know so I can tell the viewers. But this particular project is me going to every area on the Monopoly board and talking about the history of the area. So this is the second area I've done so far. I don't know who came over yesterday. No. I was told, I asked someone down there, they told me to come this way because they said in between here and Oldgate East is where he done most of his crimes apparently.
Oh yeah, that Rick and that down there.
So there's more down that way, is it? Cool. Alright mate. Well, my name is Smokey. Channel Smokey's League on YouTube, so check it out. Thanks bro. One thing about London, I tell you, you're gonna have some people really open and cool, but majority is gonna be offish. That's a good way of putting it, yeah, offish. And that could be for a number of reasons. Now, I'm one of them people. It don't take me long to figure people out. What type of person they are. So, oh my God, she was beautiful. I just had to say that. But yeah. I'm starting to think if anyone knows the actual Cobber Street roads. I'm gonna see. Surely someone must know. I guess you'll find a lot of Muslims down here. They've got a big mosque across the road there. You'll find in East London predominantly is a lot of Asians anyway. A big Asian community. Why do people look so surprised that I'm fucking filming? It's no big deal, man. Shit. So let me see. Excuse my language, guys. I'm just one of them people. I have to let this be known. I pick up on positive and negative energy like straight away, like just like that. So a lot of the time when I'm around certain people, I just play it cool, you know. Because I don't know what it is. It's something that I've always had, like discernment, so to speak. All right. Yeah, brother. If you got a minute of your time, I can ask you one question. It's my second time in Whitechapel walking around.
Okay.
The last time I came here was many years ago.
I see.
So this project I'm doing is actually every place on the Monopoly board. I'm gonna go there and talk about the history of the area.
Okay.
So being that I'm down here, and the only thing I do know of is Jack the Ripper.
All right.
So I asked someone down at the pub down the other end. They told me to come this way because
So
I believe he would have done some of his crimes in between here and Oldgate East, I think.
sure.
Do you know anything about the history?
No, not really.
Any history of the area?
I'm an immigrant, so I don't really know.
I figured. Well, I did figure,
Yeah.
but that's why they asked the Asians
Okay.
on purpose.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can find out
definitely.
where he did his crimes, because there's
Okay.
meant to be some cobble streets. Do you know?
Okay.
You know what, like the bumpy kind of roads.
Ah.
Do you know? Have you seen any in the area?
No, but for all the way down next to KFC, I think there's some kind of like
Cobble streets.
street over
yeah,
there.
yeah. Because that would be
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, one of the places. Yeah.
Sure.
All right then.
Cool.
Nice
Good
talking
to
to
see
you,
you,
man.
man.
It's Smokey's Niche. I'm on YouTube.
Smokey's
Yeah.
Niche, okay,
So you
check it
check me
out.
out, man. Peace, bro.
You too.
All right, bro. It's nice to know there's still some friendly people about. I could be going through 101 different things, and I will still show you a good face. That's why they say check up on your friends that's always laughing and smiling and making everyone feel good, because they're the people that actually go through the real shit. And I know it might not be easy, because they're always going to say they're all right, and they're always going to say they're positive and everything's good. You know, but they might not really tell you the real deal. But you know, things like, you could say things like, oh, listen, you know, if you need me, you know, if you need to talk about anything, you know, there's various ways of letting people know that you're there for them. Excuse me, miss. Do you know the history of the area? No? Not to worry. It's over there. What's that? That guy. Surely you must know. Good evening. Just one question. Second time in Whitechapel. I'm from South
Want to come
London.
out of the zebra crossing?
Yeah, sure.
The cyclists are a bit
Erratic. I've noticed it with just general people. Anyway, I just wanted to know about the history of the area, Jack the Ripper, where he did his crimes and stuff. I was told to walk more towards this way because this is where he predominantly was, apparently. So
Well, yeah, no, they say from like Whitechapel, the hospital.
yes,
And
so
then-
that's where I'm coming from, basically.
Yeah. No, Whitechapel, because some of his victims are
Yeah.
along here towards Aldgate and over by Spitalfields.
So was it in random places, or was it a particular street you always catch them on? Random places. So this cobble street they talk about, do you know where the cobble roads are? You know, like the bumpy, like the roads in Birmingham. I don't know if you know. Do you know any where any locations of them are? Because I was told there's one down here somewhere apparently.
If you were to turn right,
Yeah.
where it's got Effie's on both sides,
Effie's, yeah.
and walk up there. And
So
then
if
you
you-
go to Brick Lane, but you'll come across. I mean, if you turn left, you'll come across a bit of cobble. But if you go a bit further up,
Yeah.
some of those back streets, they're oldie weldy houses.
Yeah.
And some of those have got like cobble.
Yeah,
streets
I want to
as well.
film some of them streets because I know if it's the same type of cobble roads, they haven't advanced it or anything.
No.
It's the same roads.
Yeah,
Yeah. 'Cause I was raised in Birmingham, so I'm used to them type of roads. So when I came to London as a kid, obviously I was familiar with that type of road, but you don't really see it nowadays. You have to go to certain parts of London to see it.
yeah.
So
Well, no, as I say, because there
Yeah.
was quite a few victims.
yeah,
They were they'd done different places. So,
right, okay, but basically the area.
you know that.
No, I know. So you know about the tour as well? Or? Yeah. So if you let me know, then I can check it out.
It usually starts literally just over there in the park.
I'll just over in that corner. And then where does it, which direction would I be going?
To go that way.
So this,
Some people do the Jack the Ripper walks. They do it from the corner over there.
yeah,
Or they do it outside the Tower of London.
Tower
Or they
London.
do it at Spitalfields Market.
Right.
And then they
So what I
they
can-
all start in the same place.
I know what you mean.
They cover the same.
So what I can do is just basically do my own little tour because it's in this area.
Yeah.
It would have been roaming.
Just
So
head over there towards like Liverpool Street.
yeah,
Aldgate, which is a bit further up.
all gates straight ahead,
And
isn't it?
then, just to be on that glassy house. And like
Yeah.
Tower of London's over there.
Tower of London,
there's
yeah.
there is some, because I've done the Jack the Ripper walk.
Yeah.
You go past Aldgate train station.
Right.
And there's a road and there's left and there's an alleyway and a pub and they said that one person got done there.
Down there,
And then we
yeah,
went to,
yeah.
towards Spitalfields.
Yeah. Well, you've given me more information than anyone coming down this
Well,
way.
this isn't even our patch, so.
And the thing is, like, I saw the uniform. I said they must know something. Thanks for that. I appreciate that, guys. I'm on Smokey's Niche YouTube channel. And that's niche, like French niche. Smokey's Niche.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it. And take care. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to know that I'm not far off from where the tour started, so I think it's across the road there. So I'm gonna cross over. I've got to mind these bikes because I'm in the bike lane. There's an old pub here called the Nag's Head. I don't know if this was know what it is now. It could be a club or who knows. Oh, it's a gentleman's club. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Oops. I almost got run over by a bike. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me cross over. Did my own little tour. Because this would have been the area he would have been roaming in. So I'll go to that. I'll go to the She-Man. I don't know where this. Did someone pass away or something?
Especially like, for example, if he's ever back home.
So the Bangladesh community, let me see, Shai Minor Monument, Al Tab Ali Park was constructed in February 1999 in partnership with London Borough Tower Hamlets for Bangladesh Welfare Association UK and for key organisations listed below. So I'll just zoom in on a few of them. Excuse me, sir. Do you know the importance of?
No.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
I was just curious.
I'm also visiting.
Yes. Yeah.
So basically what it says is, it says Martyrs Minaret, but I don't know which martyr they're talking about.
Oh, okay, but it must be someone from the community, from the Bangladesh community, I'm guessing.
Possibly,
Yeah.
but not necessarily
Yeah.
from here, maybe from Bangladesh.
Okay.
So Shaheed means martyr.
Martyr. Okay.
The first word, you see?
Yeah,
Shaheed.
yeah.
It's martyr, and Minar is minaret.
I learned something good today. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother.
That's right.
I'm on YouTube, so if you want to see yourself, Smokey's Niche. Smokey's Niche.
Smokey's Niche, yeah.
All right, take care, brother. Yeah, so when I spoke to the guy across the road, he told me this is where they normally start the tour from. And pretty much random parts of this area he would have done his crimes. So I'm just gonna, as I go along, I'm gonna see if I can gauge any of the cobble street roads, because I believe them roads would have been there for a very long time, maybe as far back as these days, but sometimes where the locations of them roads are could tell you a lot of history. So I really need to find someone who actually knows. So there's Oldgate East Station. Oldgate East there. If I can find an old shop or the White Church there, someone who would likely know. Whitehall Passage. So it seems like every alleyway I see, I just think that, yeah, he done a crime there. He probably did that shit. Oh, so this is where all the London hats come from. Okay. All these hats you see selling in the West End. Actually, the one. Actually, if I zoom in, so there's a white one. Yeah, the white one I want to get. Come there on this up. Was it open now? Damn, it's starting to rain. Okay, the gate. This looks like a cobble street here. Sir,
Yeah.
do you know the history of this area?
No idea.
No?
To be honest, no.
Jack the Ripper, no? They-
Lots of murders around Mitre
this-
Square or in that area.
Across the road, is it? Or
So along here to the left.
to the left, yeah?
It's a bit built up by past Aldgate,
Yes.
and there's like, I think that was the first site maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
So every little alleyway I see with Cobble Street, I just
Seems similar,
assume he's probably done a crime there.
Probably.
Yeah. So all around here, further up there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah?
Different tours and stuff. Yeah.
Nice one,
Yeah,
mate.
all right.
Take care,
See
yeah.
you, mate.
Cheers. All right, just gonna quickly pop over here and just see what's there. Oh, what bar is this? The bar locks. Premises. I want to know what's going on over there first. Maybe I could. Oh, it looks like a little studio or dance place. But I would be surprised if he's done any crime on the street. This is the area, is it? How you doing, brother? Do you know the area, the history of this area?
You need to find one of those tour maps, tour guides.
Oh, okay. Did they float around?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have a look.
I think there's some right now just on that corner.
Just on the corner?
Alright.
All right, nice one, yeah? Cheers, bro. Yeah, see if I can find a tour guide and then we see what's good from there. Now that I think about it, I might have passed them, but because they looked like they was in a group already, I didn't really want to intrude. So, if anything, I can just gauge off them. Maybe is that them over there? Yeah, it looks like it is. Sorry, love. Sorry. So yeah. Osborne. So okay, this is the train station. I over.
I always get it wrong.
Excuse me, miss. I don't know if you would know the history of the area.
A little bit.
A little
I used
bit.
to live in Whitechapel.
Oh, great, great,
Yeah.
great. Finally found someone. I was told around this part and some of the cobble streets, Jack the Ripper did some of his crimes. I'm coming from South London.
that's fine.
So basically what I'm doing, every place on the Monopoly board, even the train stations, I'm going to go and talk about the history.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what this is about. So yesterday I done Old Kent Road,
Yeah.
which is a very long road.
Yeah.
So it's my second time in Whitechapel walking around. The last time I remember walking around was many, many years ago. So I figure I'll come down and just freestyle it and see how it goes. So I went over there, just around the back there, because I heard...
Have you been to the Blind Beggar? The pub?
I did pass there, yeah.
I think that's where he did a lot.
I actually videoed it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where he did a lot of crime.
I think he did, and then I think also the Cray twins as well did a lot of
Craze.
those.
You're hearing that, guys? The craze. How could I forget the craze? Actually, my friend at work reminded me prior, a few months ago when I was talking about doing this, and he says, "Don't forget the craze."
Yeah.
So I almost totally forgot.
I could be getting myself mixed up. I think Jack the Ripper, there is a lot of history of that.
Yes.
But the
He said the
Craze,
craze, and he said another rival or
maybe another
gang or
something.
some sort
Yeah.
that was predominantly in the area.
Yeah.
So that's really cool stuff.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
much. A lot of
Yeah.
my family are from like Bethnal Green and Wyoming
Bethnal
and
Green,
stuff.
yeah.
I lived in Whitechapel for a bit, so a lot of what I know is just obviously
That's cool.
looking online,
Yeah.
hearsay.
Yeah, because naturally you're gonna
I've
want to
never
know.
done one of the, like,
the actual
tours or
tours.
anything, yeah.
Okay. Nor have I myself. Somebody was saying look for a tour guide, but I saw a group of people. I didn't want to intrude.
I think
Yeah.
they do a lot of the Jack the Ripper stuff. They do like nighttime walking tours.
Oh, that must
so
be
it
a
sort
bit-
of like adds to it. I've
Yeah.
never done one, but I see groups of people doing that.
Yeah,
So
I did think about doing nights. I
it's a
thought-
fun history. I mean, I've
Yeah.
only really ever looked and read up online.
Yeah.
And just sort of learned
Yeah.
of it that way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
definitely a lot of history in this area.
Okay. So, do you know anywhere around this part at all? Anything that before? Because I'm gonna end up going back that way to get the train
I
anyway.
know
More down that
way.
end. Yes.
Maybe Aldgate was some of it. I probably am not the best
Definitely,
person to point you in
you're right there.
specific spots.
Someone did say Aldgate. There's a pub somewhere around here that I can probably go and query in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
The blind, that's why literally
yeah.
the only thing I know is
But when I
Whitechapel,
go
which
back,
is the most famous.
I
so
did
there's
video
one.
it, but when I go back, I probably can get more information
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did actually video it, so
Yeah.
because actually every pub from down there to here, I put on video. So
Again, I might have to remind myself. I think there's also a pub. I forget the name of it. There might be one in Bow as well.
yeah,
that I
well,
think-
Boat I'm definitely going to as well because that's
Yeah,
actually
and
on
like
the
Bow
board.
Church Way.
Bow
I think there's like
Church.
a little bit of
Okay.
like that's kind of the area that I know of like that
Yes,
history.
yes.
I'm sure Aldgate is something.
Well, you've
to do
been
with
very, very helpful.
God, I don't think so.
No,
but-
you have, because all the
I don't
information.
live here anymore. I sort of wish I still did.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
but
it's a fun
the viewers
area.
would have heard all the knowledge of what
Yeah.
you know, which is good enough anyway.
It's
But
something.
I'm just gonna walk around and see what I find.
Yeah, it's a
Appreciate
fun
your
area.
time.
Nice to meet you.
Take care, yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Oh, Smokey's Niche on YouTube.
Oh, Smokies.
Niche.
Niche.
Yeah. Take care, yeah. Freedom. I don't know what this is, but you know what I'm thinking, right? Probably done a crime, yeah. Oh look, Koi fam. 5 p.m. to 7:30. Starts here every night at 7:30. So this looks like a place where they have a lot of memorabilia of Jack the Ripper. I almost walked past it. So this is where they do the tours as well, and they start at every night at 7:30 p.m. Yeah, so let's see what I can show you guys. There's a t-shirt of some sort. Then you've got 1888. It's crazy that all them years till now. I mean, I just think it's crazy how like we are interested in these type of characters, but it is what it is. Good evening, sir. Do you allow? Well, it's not on you. Do you allow it in here at all? It's just for the history. That's what it is of the area, Whitechapel. Because basically what I'm doing, every place on the Monopoly board, including the train stations, I'm going there and talking about the history of the area. Yeah, so I did OK Road yesterday, and I just asked the lady just there about the history. Then I noticed this was a bloody store about what I'm trying to find out about. So, do you mind me coming in? Yeah. Oh, don't film, yeah? So I have it away from you so that you can hear me. So.
Okay then.
Yeah, so just interested to know. I wanted to know where he used to roam and realm.
Right.
I heard about the cobble streets,
Right.
and a pub down the other end. I'm going to be going back that way when I go home, so I'll check out the pub.
So you know about Jack the Ripper, yeah?
Just a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you. For
Yes.
the benefit of your, are you live streaming?
I'm live right now, yes.
For the benefit of your live streamers,
Yes.
okay?
Yep.
137 years ago in this area,
Yes.
5 women that we know of, more than likely more, but definitely 5,
5.
got murdered over like a 10-week period.
10-week period, guys, hearing that.
And ever since then, and then the murders stopped. But ever since then, and they never found the police never found the culprit.
Right.
So ever since then, people have speculated they have something to do with the Freemasons or the occult or the royal family. All that
Okay,
stuff.
okay. Which is where I probably would be leaning towards as well, if I'm gonna guess where it derives from. A lot of the
I
stuff
reckon
too.
it had to be a local person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could be connected.
It's a load of rubbish.
Yeah?
It is.
Oh, well, you'd be surprised.
Well, no.
I know you know a lot.
Yeah, but a lot of people they watch, you know, they've seen the film From Hell.
Yeah.
And they that's where they get that that's where they get
Yeah.
that idea from. But in reality, that's a load of rubbish.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I hear you there. Definitely hear you there. All right, then. Thanks for your time. I really do appreciate it.
I'll show you a few places, okay?
Yeah.
Come over here.
Okay.
This pub here, this
Yes.
has got a bit of connection because one of the suspects used to live and work there.
Yeah.
See this street here?
Yeah.
It's called, now it's called Gumboot Street.
Yeah.
1888 it's called George Yard,
Oh, George Yard.
right?
Yeah.
See that new build over there?
Oh, yeah.
That was the site of the George Yard buildings.
Okay.
That's where one of the victims was found.
Yeah.
You see that church steeple?
Yeah.
If you make your way to that church, next to
Yeah.
the church is the famous 10 Bells pub.
10 Bells pub.
That's
yes.
where some of the victims would have almost certainly would have jumped
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Round the corner from there is Hanbury Street. If you
Yeah.
go to number 29 Hanbury Street,
29.
that's where another victim was found.
Oh, wow.
On Commercial Street,
Yeah.
okay, you'll see a shop called Uniglow.
Yeah.
On
Uniglow.
that site, that's
Yeah.
where Mary Jane Kelly's house used to be. She
Okay.
was the final victim.
Yes.
If you carry on walking further on up, okay,
Yes.
go on the side where the market is, just carry on walking straight up.
Yeah.
You'll come to a shop called Nesbitt's, okay?
Nesbitt's, yeah.
A little further up from there's another building. That used to be Whitechapel Police Station.
Okay.
And that's where some of the officers were based at the time of the
Okay.
murders, okay?
Ah, excellent. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I'm coming from South London myself. Broccoli. I don't know if you know Broccoli. All right. Take care, mate. Thank you. So I hope you heard all that, guys.
I don't know if it was 1857.
So So he would have been roaming around this place. Oh, there you go. Sorry. Cheers. Yeah. So this is a known, famous pub. I guess they have a lot of history and knowledge of Jack himself, as I was told by the gentleman. And I believe he would have been roaming around this cobble street. Anytime you see cobble streets, you know they're pretty old. So I don't know if it's as old as Jack himself, but I would believe that they're very old. So yeah, this is predominantly the area. So he mentioned the steeple church there. He mentioned a few other locations nearby. But this was his stomping ground. You probably heard when the guy was talking about when people speculate and stuff like that. It could have been this, could have been that. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But he murdered 5 women in over a 10-week period, he said. So yeah. Gatsby Apartments. Right, I've never really gone this deep into Whitechapel before. So it's definitely an eye-opener to hear all the history. And for those that want to do the tour, if you ever come down to the east side of London, you could always check out that spot. They start the tours in the evening around 7:30. Right. How you doing? You good, yeah? I'm just chilling, doing a little blogging. Am I? Yeah. So I just wanted to get the history of the area, Whitechapel, because I did Old Kent Road yesterday. Basically, all the places on the Monopoly board. So being that I'm from London, I want to show people around the world through my eyes, especially if they're connected, if they know the game as well, it helps. So yeah, the guy mentioned to me the church.
The church?
Is it just around here?
Yeah.
Is this it here?
I don't know. What's the church?
It's the big steeple, you can see from over
Is
there.
it?
Yeah. Oh, it might be further up actually. All right, nice talking to you, yeah? Take care, yeah? So, Wentworth Street. Oh yeah, there's a church further up. Actually, and there's history here, so I'm gonna go and listen. This is what I was told. So Flowerdine Walk. So I don't want to intrude on their group. I believe he probably did a crime here. It's just a wild guess, but I'm sure that's what the guy was saying earlier. Crime How you doing, sir? Is that the church there, or is it further down? Can I get through here?
You get through this way. Go
Ah,
this way.
take a
then
left
right.
and then straight.
Yeah.
So you know the history of what they're doing?
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to hear, but I didn't want to intrude. So.
No, because these people paid for it.
Exactly, yeah. I managed to speak to the guy in the actual shop though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he just told me a bit of the history and where to go. But I'm just trying to gauge my...
Yeah.
All right, thank you, brother. Yeah, so where them people were, it sounds to me like he did a crime there. But I didn't want to intrude and be rude. So just know that all where I'm walking now is where he would have been roaming. So we're actually in the area. It's murderer. He used to move around. So this is like exclusive content. So let's see. All around these bits, all the secret dodgy bits you see, don't get it twisted. He would have known them spots. Put yourself into the mind of a murderer. You know, you can have a guess what they would have been thinking or doing. So yeah, also forgot to mention, as the woman reminded me earlier, so yeah, the Craze, the famous British gangsters from, I think they were from East London, yeah, East Londoners. So they would have had pretty much East London on lock, but there was also another gangster, I can't remember that gangster's name, but you know, you had like little, I don't know if they were rivals as such, but they were actually from East as well, I'm sure. Sorry, man.
Some guy that I know took 8 years. But
So near the beginning of the video where I videoed the pub, one of them pubs I was at, I videoed, he, I think he murdered someone from somewhere in that area or somewhere near the pub. He done a crime, let's just say that, a serious crime. One thing I've noticed, you don't see a lot of bloggers like walking around blogging. Not a lot anyway, and not much that look like me. That's why I get some funny looks sometimes, man. I'm okay though.
And then I was like, right, I need to have a look.
Is this the pub that was mentioned, the Queen's Head? I'm sure this is the one I mentioned. And then, yeah, I believe it is, but I think they changed it. I don't think it's a pub anymore. So yeah, I'm sure she mentioned this pub, which looks to be it's no longer a pub, but this is where a bit of history is, so probably on this road even, and probably down across the road there. Good evening, sir. I was told about this place here, Queen's Head. Do you know the history of it? No?
It used to be a pub. That's all I know.
It used to be a pub. I was told that I think this is where Jack the Ripper done a crime or killed someone.
Yeah, It's from the 10 bells down there.
Oh, yeah.
Which is also quite infamous for
10 bells. Is it just on the left or right down there? Is it?
just past. There's like the roads. There's a road in between here and the pub. It's
Okay.
literally just across
So
that
that's
road.
where you done another crime, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, cheers, man. $10 bills. So in between there, you've done some crime again. Oh, there's Uniqlo. Oh yeah, there's the church that they were talking about. So I believe you've done a crime here. Just look quick filming now, real quick. This is the 10 Bells pub. So this is where somewhere around here did another crime. We walk down here, see. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is apparently another location. So, do you know the history of Jack the Ripper around here? No, I was told this is one of the locations he might have done a crime.
Really?
Yeah, because of this. There's some connection with this church, as I was told. So
Okay,
I believe maybe in this somewhere around here.
Right.
Well, more than one place he killed people, but he said here, further up, further down.
Interesting.
So
I just come here to read after work, so.
oh, you just come to chill out? Yeah. I do that sometimes myself in the West End more time because that's where I work. Yeah. Where are you from?
Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah, Dublin.
Oh wow.
How about you?
I'm from Brockley, South London. I was watching something yesterday and your people from Ireland sent 2 little babies the Ireland football tops.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful thing they done. Beautiful. But we've always had the love for Ireland.
Absolutely.
You know, the blacks and the
Yeah,
Irish.
of course, always.
Always, man. We have a similar story, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'm actually finding it, and
Oh, yeah.
just this little small conversation adds to it. So, thank you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy your evening.
Peace.
Take care. Oh, it's Smokey's Niche if you ever want to see it on YouTube. Smokey's Niche. Take care, bro. So we still have some nice people in London. He's from Ireland. Decent bloke. Good energy. Yeah, so keep it moving. So yeah, let's see. Hello. I noticed your smile from way down there. Well, I thought I'd pop in first. How you doing? How's your day going?
Yeah, oh, it's been good. I was at work and then
Busy day or slow day? Yeah.
busy and slow.
Busy and slow.
For my job and then slow.
Yeah. So you serve food, is it? Or
Cakes. So we do
oh, you do cakes.
We do a special cake from Birmingham that no Londoners ever try.
From Birmingham?
Yeah.
I was
from
born in Birmingham.
You know what it is then.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in London since the age of 8, and I'm now 4.
Then you might not know what it is.
Yeah, I've been a London. You can call me a Londoner now, but I don't forget Birmingham. My roots lies in Birmingham. Yeah, no, never. Sometimes when I visit family, friends down there, I'll be talking my London accent, and then I can hear myself sounding like them. Naturally, yeah, it just comes naturally. So even now, certain words I use. Yeah. Sorry, my name's Smokey.
Smokey, I'm Hasiba.
Kasiba. Nice name. Nice name. I'm from South London, Southeast, a place called Brockley. So it's a tiny area surrounded by Lewisham, New Cross Gate. I don't know if you know them areas. Goldsmiths College. Yeah. Yeah. So you're proper, would you describe? Northwest. Okay, cool. Wow. I was just saying on camera because a few people down the other end, horrible energy. Just generally like just horrible in terms of, like, you know, when you come from where Whitechapel train station is, where the market is, a couple of people just asked a question, and before I could even ask the question, they was like, "Are you filming?" I was like, "Yeah, but it's not on you." So for you, so. Yeah. So yeah, come up to this part. I just spoke to the gentleman, Irish guy, very nice guy, refreshing, and I spoke to you. You're smart, obviously, probably. Yeah. So yeah, it's nice to know there's still some nice people around. Definitely. Yeah. Where's your crew? Is it just you on your own?
It's just me. I set this up like last month and
yeah. Cool. No, I admire your drive. Sometimes it can take a lot just to do something like this, you know. I can understand. My normal day-to-day work is security.
security.
I work on Bond Street.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
there's a need for security.
Well, this is the thing. I've been doing it since year 2000, and although I've done other stuff as well as security, but that's been my main niche, so to speak. And so most of the jobs I do is on Bond Street and Old Bond Street, and there's sometimes Harrods, sometimes Selfridges, but I prefer staying on Bond Street because I'm so used to it. It's interesting because I'm a listener and I like to watch. But generally, when the customers come in, I like to hear what they say. If they talk about rings, diamond rings, if they talk about watches, I like to hear the conversation. But you can learn a lot from it, you know. So yeah. But yeah, I was just filming the area, talking about Jack the Ripper, the history of the area, the craze. Yeah, I just came from the shop. Just spoke to the actual guy who does the tours. So he put some information on there for me, which was quite nice of him. And so I'm just kind of freestyling because I was told here, maybe somewhere around there. I've been to a few other locations where he's apparently murdered. So yeah, but what it is, I don't know if I explained it. It's basically all the places on the Monopoly board I'm going to go to and talk about the history of the areas. Yeah, so I've already done OK Road yesterday and obviously Whitechapel today, because the reason why I started on OK Road and here is because if you know, I don't know if you played the game, goes here and then it's OK Road, then it's Whitechapel. I'm going to do it in actual order. I don't have to, but I feel I'll just do it in order so that, you know, it just makes it a bit more. Yeah. And what I do is I film the cards. I've got the cards in my bag. You know the card when you land on them? And then I edit it and do some other stuff afterwards, you know. How did you know?
Oh, at the camera. I think I saw you and I was like, yeah.
No, did you say I'm a Virgo?
A vlogger.
Oh, vlogger. No, I thought you said Virgo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say you can read minds. Now I am a Virgo, but I just started blogging. I'm not far from professional, obviously, but the feedback's been good. Yeah, exactly. I know, they all started somewhere, yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I'll follow this guy named Ayamawa from Kenya, and his sister, who he got to do the same thing, she's now surpassed him in terms of views, subscriptions. But I watched the whole family because the whole family are bloggers now, even a mum, and they're all very good in their own way. And so and also when I watch them, you know, the hustles and bustles of London can get you down sometimes. So when I watch them, I feel like I've escaped London for an hour or so, you know, because it's Kenya. So definitely want to go there soon. Oh man, anywhere outside of London is good. Yeah, definitely.
Anywhere but here.
Oh man, that's why I envy people. I'm forever hearing that word. Oh, I've just come back from this place. Oh, we're going to this place, and I'm there working hard. So yeah, but yeah, each in all good time. Everything will happen. Good time. In good time, for sure. I could stand there and talk all day, but I don't want to hold you up. You say you sell cakes. I want to promote your business. Yeah, and yeah, they're really cool. I did something with them on Sunday, and the song's called Time. So it's not out yet because they're still. It's just like Sunday just gone. I'm so proud of myself. I've never written a bar in such quick time with hardly any mistakes, just perfect. It fit perfect, and I was really happy with it. So I've heard it already, and it sounds really good. So I'm quite excited when they do decide to, yeah. But definitely, it's a pleasure talking to you. Yeah. Holler if you want to holler. You got my details. I'm on Smokey Joe on Instagram and Gregory Hamilton on Instagram as well. So I've got 2 pages on it. Take care, yeah? See ya. Really, really nice lady. She's actually from Birmingham, where I was born. So she does cakes and stuff, so you should check her out if you ever come to this part of London. She does all the school faves. She's probably going to do the blackberry crumble as well, now that I mentioned it. Oh, here's the 10 bells. So this cobble street here and all around here is all connected with Jack the Ripper. So just know he would have done his crimes in any of these places right now. Yeah, so I'm trying to decide what type of walk I should do from here. Actually, I'll just walk up a little bit out here just to show you guys. Because he could have been anywhere around these parts. Good evening. Yeah. Wilk Street, 11 and a half. Hello. So you got Wilk Street. I think this is a famous street as well. Sure. All around these parts actually. This is Whitechapel, guys. This is where Jack the Ripper did his thing. And it wasn't good. Let me just stress that, but yeah, he did a lot of crime, became famous from it. The guy said earlier he murdered 5 women in less than 10-week period. So he went on a little rampage. What else is down there? I don't know what's down there. I think I'll walk. Alright, let me walk this way and then I'll probably do a U-turn of some sort. But then also across the road there I want to walk around and show you guys. So let's see what we can do. Actually, I need to pull my glasses away because it's not in here. Shop or some sort. Food shop, community kitchen. So this is the 10 Bells church that the guy mentioned earlier. Famous for the connection with Jack the Ripper. I believe one of these streets is where he did his crime. Oh, it looks like another tour.
I'm going to get us on the street over here.
I should really follow them, but I don't want to follow them because they'll be a bit rude. But this pub is famous because of them. 10 Bells, it's called. Guessing.
Of the many, many suspects that get linked to the case, there's only, I'd say, one real suspect who has some level of credibility. And that was actually
Thank you, sir. Was this where he killed somebody?
No, this is just, it's all around this area.
All around?
Well, yeah, but
yes.
This wasn't one of the...
Oh, okay, I see. Thank you.
This is what the houses look like.
Of the time, thank you. So this is what the houses may look like of the time. Probably one of the oldest ones in this area. And the lady, which is a tour guide over there, who I'm not actually with, I just stumbled across them. She's just touring them around the areas where Jack the Ripper would have been, you know, doing his thing or roaming. Apparently, I think that I heard her say he was American, but was English enough to know everything. And so, yeah, so who knows? But, so yeah, so it seems like I'm walking in the right places so far. So this place here if I go a bit closer, I guess would have been quite familiar to him. And the houses of them days had these type of wooden shutters. Well, noticed them on quite a few of the houses actually. Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, I can't think of any other houses that will have shutters like this. So this is definitely one area that has shutters. Yeah, interesting. Looks like there's quite a few groups. There's another group coming up, Spitalfields. So I'll just zoom in on the lamppost. Until 1,000 words, that lamppost. Some all around these parts. Notice everyone's touring, having a look. Who needs to pay for a tour, hey? We just do our own thing. So just imagine these streets late at night, less lighting than we have today. It would have been very eerie and spooky at times, I tell you. Wilk Street, so I believe this road is a famous road that he would have been roaming on. So somewhere out there is Brick Lane apparently, and Bruce Street. What else is down there? Greetings from Brick Lane. Can't see all of. I need to see this.
Oh, really? I was, yeah. You know she does as well.
Superstars. I don't know if they'll allow video in there. What type of shopping is this? Must see. Do you allow video? Do you allow cameras? What's this, sale? Is it sales or is it just?
No, permanent shop.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It's my first time second time in Whitechapel.
Oh, okay.
Even though I'm a Londoner.
Oh, fair.
So it's been a number of years since I last came down there.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd get some footage about Jack the Ripper and stuff. But I noticed the Superstars. Big fan of Adidas, so I thought I'd pop in and have a look. Wow.
Yeah, you're in the right place for it.
Yeah, let me show you. Big Sam. I think I saw an interview recently talking about this.
Yeah.
He was talking about this, strangely. I almost walked past him. There's a big old Sam representing Adidas. Is it unisex as well, or is it?
Men's this side, women's that side, but yeah, there's quite a lot of crossover.
Cool, nice one, bro. Cheers. We'll just have a quick browse around. So men's on there. Men's on the other side. Oh no, men's around somewhere. Let's see. Oh wow. Just some random stuff. Give you an idea. Water purifier jug. £200. Gotta get my man in. Is that a boxing game?
No, it's a drum machine.
Oh, I saw it earlier on the side, so
You'd imagine so, but no, it's a.
I gotta get. Do you mind?
Yeah, that's right.
This is the first time I've seen this type of.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
Pretty cool, man. So, guys, this is a drum machine. I've never seen this before, but this is pretty cool. I won't make no noise. I'll keep it moving. Take care, bro. See you. Yeah. Thanks, bro. Cheers. Yeah, so
Maybe I'll eat more because I'm bigger.
well, this part of Whitechapel feels a lot better than the other part. It's like the energy has shifted. Oh, and that girl speaking to you who does the cakes, it made sense why she was so nice, because she's not from London. She's actually from Birmingham. So, all I would say is that some attitudes need to change, you know? It's not very, what's the word, appealing. I don't know who certain people are trying to impress, but it is what it is, I guess. So. What's this? All Saints, what? Oh, it's... Do you know if they do the tour over that side as well? One tour? Oh no, the Jack the Ripper thing.
Oh no, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
A lot of people don't know, surprisingly. Mind you, he was a murderer, so who wants to know anyway?
It wasn't popular.
Yeah. Cheers. I was just gonna walk around anyway and see what I can find. Coming from South myself, so yeah. Lamb Street Market. This market was finished rebuilt in 1893. So around here is where the market, more or less, another market. Some shops. More shops there. So there's a store. Looks like They just do strictly Dr. Martens. What's this place? Right, oh, nursery preschool.
You've got the standard shops up here. You've got some cool shops up. Do you know about Rado? Is it by Rado?
I wonder if we'll get used to that. I think it's going to be like a transfer.
Looks like apartments, but I think one section of it is some sort of school or something. I'm not sure. But I believe this is where the market stalls are. In that place there. Can I have a look? Why not? Yeah, it's just a place where you can get food and stuff, you know. People sit down and eat. Maybe I can try and do a U-turn. Let's see. For a real Greek restaurant, they do. It's a Mezzi Grill. Eastern Mediterranean food. Social club. They were upstairs as well. Fitness classes. But the good thing is, at least we found some of the spots. Pretty much the highlight of this Whitechapel tour. And just know that the craze would have been all around this part of London, east, the whole of east actually. They would have probably locked it down. So it's just certain complexes, shops, food, restaurants. If I walk out on a road and walk up, maybe I can do a U-turn coming back. Yeah, so those that play the game, Monopoly, out of curiosity, you know, if you wanted to know about, you know, if you imagine what Whitechapel looked like, this is it. It's just in East London. So it's not actually near Old Kent Road, even though it is on the board. You have to get on a train. I got on the train from New Cross Gate and it was probably about 5 or 6, 7 stops, no more than 7 stops. It was less than that, I think. But yeah, I was there within, I don't know, 10-minute rides, I think. And then as soon as you come out the station, Whitechapel, you're right in the market. The market's right in front of you. So depending on which side of the station you get out from, but if you just look for market side or ask somewhere, where's the market, they will show you. And you'll find there's a lot of Asians around this part of London. From Bangladesh, Pakistan, all types of India. You know what? I'm just starting to feel it's kind of therapeutic. You know, when you're in an area that you've never been before, a new area, not a scary area, an area you ain't been before. It's got a little bit of history. You know, you're just on your own strolling, taking in the knowledge, the sights. Who needs a crowd there? It's no different from when you're finding your own niche to make money, you know? Where you got to sort out your bills and shit. No one ever sees that part of you, you know? Smoke. Oh, that looks nice, man. I'm tempted. Feel a bit hungry, you know? Should I get a kebab? I don't know if I should do it. See the prices. Steak, chicken.
Just give me a second, so I'll do it.
You're right there, yeah? No, you go ahead. I'm just deciding in my head if I should eat.
Regular chicken box.
Regular. What's the regular?
So it was a steak box, you said, right?
So the regular chicken comes with rice and salad, is it?
Yeah, I think you can get potato too.
And potatoes as well. Nice one.
And extra
I
salad.
think I might get steak. Have you eaten from here before?
Yeah.
Are they oh, is it? Are they trustworthy?
Yeah, they're
I'll trust you. I'm just filming the area, basically, all the areas on the Monopoly board. So yesterday I done Old Kent Road, today I do Whitechapel, and I talk about the history of each area. So it's very London-like, you know, so I thought no one ain't done it yet, so why not try it? So, yeah. And I've noticed this part of Whitechapel is nicer than the other part.
I mean, I don't know if this is even considered Whitechapel.
It's more Brick Lane now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Spitalfields, Brick Lane.
Okay. But he still did the, until Jack the Ripper moved around here as well, so that's why I ended up here. All right, after you.
So you want a chicken box, is that right? What size do you want? Potato or rice? Any drinks?
So I'm going to try out their food, guys. What they're called, exceptional British beef wagyu. It's a stall outside in a... Would you say this is the actual area itself? Is this still Whitechapel?
This is Bishop Square, not Whitechapel.
Bishop Square. Nice one, Spitalfields. So if you're over down this part, which is not far from Whitechapel, walking distance, you can check these guys out. I'm going to try them now. I'm going to try the... am I going to get the steak? I think I might say, is it? Yeah, steak. Is the steak cut up like how it is in the picture?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have, oh, you do the card. Can I have a steak, regular steak?
Yeah. Is that a salad box or sandwich?
I think salad box would be nice.
Choose between roasted potatoes or rice.
Can I try the rice? Yeah.
Any drinks? They're 2 pounds each, just
yeah, I'm quite thirsty. It's just all these,
yeah,
all these
everything we got.
So what's this one here?
It's a sparkling water.
It's water.
Well, guarana, 3 types of Coke or 7.
Okay. Guarana. Brazilian. I've never
Pretty good,
tried.
this one, yeah.
I've never tried it, but
I
let me try
recommend-
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
try it.
yeah.
It's really popular. Is that everything for you?
That's it. Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah.
£14. Is that cash or card?
Cards. And I can sit out there, innit? There's sitting area there, innit?
Yeah, there's lots of seats. I'd recommend if you go towards the back of the square, there's like a koi fish pond and some
Yeah,
seats with
and a bit more
tables and stuff.
Yeah, I do that.
Oh, yeah, 120.
Nice
Thank
one,
you. Yeah,
man.
collection will be over here, okay?
Okay, cool. So yeah, the girl, I asked the girl what she think of this place. She said it's cool, so I said I'll give it a go. I'll probably try the barbecue with it, maybe. So yeah. So how long you been up and running?
It's been here about 7 or 8 years, I think.
7, 8 years.
It's moved around a few times.
I'm gonna give you something. You see the front design of this setup?
Yeah.
It's very eye-catching.
Yeah, it does work.
And I don't normally eat from stalls.
Oh, really?
So this is
Yeah,
nice
most
one, bro.
people say the smell is what gets them.
The smile and the pictures.
Yeah.
It's a good look. So the fact the girl said she's eaten there before,
Yeah, a lot of
it was it made sense.
I'll pass it on to the boss.
Yeah, nice one, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, if you want any sauce, we recommend with the stick this
Barbecue, yeah.
chimichurri and then barbecue. Yeah.
So what's this one?
Chili sauce.
That's chili barbecue.
English mustard, and then the chimichurris in this pot. Herbs and.
Oh yeah, that goes on the salads. Try this one. So guys, I'm just gonna try the sauce here. Put on the salads.
So if I can kind of like find something similar.
And then I'm gonna try a bit of the, put a tiny bit of chili on one side, and then a little bit of barbecue. Yeah, I think that's it. Do you have like a fork or? Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah. And oh, everything I'm about to ask is all here.
Do you want a bag?
Yes, please. Nice one, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Nice one. I'll probably be back soon.
Yeah, cool. Hopefully I'll see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Now just obviously a bit more relaxed since the start of the yeah, how you? Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So if you ever come here, make sure you check this place out. It's literally, well, you saw the front before, so let me go find somewhere to sit down and eat. I was told round the back is a nice little section to sit down. So probably like down there somewhere. It's quite nice right there actually. I'll sit down here. Oh god. You're right, boss. How you doing?
Good, brother.
Good.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Yes, bless.
See you later, man.
All right, man. It's actually quite nice, guys. The meat's cooked really nice. Not too tough, not too soft. So far, so good. So this is where I'm at. Right now I can tell you I am full up. That was nice. I would definitely recommend them. Really, really nice. The meat was nice, well cooked. Not under, not too much. Which one of these should I put it in, friend? This one, yeah? Cheers, man. And yeah, so just to confirm, I'm gonna walk past and say it to him what I think. Oh, my belly is popping. Oh, that was perfect. What are you doing now then? I couldn't walk past without telling you how nice it was. It's top, it's perfect. Look, my belly's popping, bro. Take care, yeah? Cheers, man. So there you go, guys. It's called Smoke Loco. Yeah. Smoke Loco. So if you ever come down towards Whitechapel or Ned, sorry, what's the official area they class this? Is it under Whitechapel or Brick Lane or Shoreditch? I don't know. I walked all the way from Whitechapel station. So
yeah, it's pretty close to Whitechapel.
Yeah, so I just told the viewers that if you ever go Whitechapel and you do a little walk or tour of the Jack the Ripper thing, then you'll probably stumble across here.
Yeah, because Jack the Ripper comes right up to Brick Lane. So
right up to Brick Lane, yeah. So that's all they need to know, really.
No, because Shoreditch is here, but kind of just north there.
Yeah.
Whitechapel's here, but kind of east, and Liverpool Street is
Trust
right
me,
there.
you'll never think I was in Shoreditch now.
Yeah. So
it's crazy.
Because my Spitalfields is the best one. That's the market right here.
Yeah.
That's people know that.
The funny thing is, I do security, and my company that I work for is based down the road.
Okay.
So it's nuts. Like when I'm getting my bearings of where I am, it's just surreal a bit, you know.
London
but
takes a long time.
Some parts of London is very close to each other, but you wouldn't always think it.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
Especially the vibe changes massively from like
definitely.
10-minute walk. It can change a lot.
But your food is nice. I finished everything. And for it to be a roadside thing as well, which I don't normally stop and eat at, unless it's recommended. It ticks the box. So I said to myself, I can't leave without telling you, so the viewers know as well.
Yeah, make sure to say thank you to the chef as well.
Oh yeah. Where's the chef? Yeah, big up the chef, man. Big up the chef. The meat was perfect. Not too much, not too less. It was just perfect. All right. So I'm gonna head on back to South London now. So I had a good day today, man.
Lovely, man.
Take care, yeah. Next time, yeah. See you later, mate. Yeah, so I'll just show you again, Smoke Locals. So if you ever come here, I'll show you the complex. There's a big square and a pond in the middle, so if you come here, make sure you check these guys out. The meat is succulent. Yeah, the meat is nice. And I'd never say that about street food, but there you go. And the price wasn't too bad. It was, well, for the box, it was £11. I paid £2 for a drink, but you know, that's standard. Yeah, the food was nice. It wasn't, you know, sometimes you buy food outside or certain shop and it might be too much of one thing or too much of the other. No, this was just the right amount of salad, right amount of rice, enough meat to satisfy you. It's nice. Oh, what's this? Almost forgot the camera. It's easy to forget. But anyway, I don't know what this is. What's this? This one's called Mal. It's a female. I love the bird. So, walk with hope, every step matters. This time? Here's the mail.
What's your name? Oh, I'm literally just walking back to the name.
Yeah, guys, so I just make my way back towards the train station. It's starting to get dark a little bit. I never would have thought that filming Whitechapel for this long. But it's steeped in Jack Ripper history. So they have regular tour guides. So the tour would have started, like the nighttime one would have already started. It would have started around 7:30. But they do have the ones that go around during the day. And this, I can see them across the road. There's another group there. So the church being one of the locations, the pub right next to it on the left there, another location. Some of these back streets and back roads, you would see them moving around. Sorry, what am I saying? Some of the back streets, yeah, you see they be moving around. I just lost a train of thought. I was looking at something. But yeah, so there you have it. It's a brief tour, you might as well say, because I don't really want to go too in depth. I think I've got enough information for you, lot. And you can always, those that are thinking about coming down there, you can always go deeper. Just looking at the shoes in the shop, the men's shoes, because I know I need. There's a shop, Gerrard Street in West End, where I normally buy my shoes. But nowadays, I just find myself looking at a lot of shoes. I don't know if it's an age thing.
I get it, like.
But yeah, let's just need to cross over. So there's the Bells Pub on the corner there. All connected to Jack the Ripper himself. This church connected all around this area. Actually, I'll walk down now. Yeah, so basically, I do this project is every place on the Monopoly board.
Okay,
And
wow.
the history. So yesterday I did Old Kent Road, today Whitechapel, and obviously Jack the Ripper's history. Do you know anything about this area that could be of value?
Honestly, I don't think so. I'll be real with you. I'm not really like from this area.
But you're not from around here?
No, I'm from South. I'm from Croydon.
So am I.
Yeah.
I'm from Brockley. I lived in Croydon as well.
Yeah, you know, I live in Croydon.
Warden?
I'm from Warden, yeah. You know, like Church Road.
Church Road, yeah.
Right
I know that
by-
you don't
by
mind
East-
if you're on
yeah,
there.
no, of course not.
Church Road is
Right by East Croydon.
yeah,
by the McDonald's.
yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
Warden, West Croydon. I know the
All
whole
of them.
Fulton
Love
Heath,
it. Can't lie.
Selhurst.
People like
Yeah.
people look at Croydon and them type of areas like it's kind of shit. But I love it. Can't lie.
Do you know what? I tell you the truth. So in 1991, 2, 3, there were the years I was going to the college up there, which had turned into tertiary centre in Selhurst. That time, nobody I knew from South knew Croydon.
No.
And it was new to me, and it was like a whole new world.
Yeah.
So I had the opportunity to live up there for maybe a year or two, which I took because it made sense. I was going college there,
And you enjoyed it, right?
and I loved it. Loved it.
Another level of community. Like
Yeah, it reminded me of Brockley, but in a totally different light because Brockley was a community back in the days as well.
yeah.
And Croydon and West Fulton Heath,
shoddy.
yeah, it's very shoddy. I have to tell it as I see it. I went back up there a few years ago, and it almost broke my heart
To see how
it's changed. Yeah.
When my grandparents used to live out there, beautiful.
It was you think I could live there now? Unless I'm in a certain part, but even
then I
so,
have to
they're
drive.
pushing you out.
I'm not moving because
Yeah.
they are pushing you out.
Yeah. I see from Brixton, Streatham.
Brixton. I live in Deptford now, and they're doing the same thing on the high street.
I was in Deptford Sunday. I was recording.
They're making it so that you can't drive down the high street anymore, which will take away from traffic.
Yes. Well, if you notice in life, you got to go back to work. Blessings, yeah?
What was your name?
Smokey's Niche.
Smokey's Niche.
YouTube, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Yeah, likewise, brother. Bless, man. Yeah, that young guy from he's from South as well. He's actually I think he said he's from Bedford, but or is he from Croydon? One of the two. Yeah, man, it's that's blessed, man. I think that this is just a perfect example. Like a lot of us forget. Sometimes when you want to just get up and do something, and you don't really have anything in your head, just get up and walk. It always seems to work for me. Especially if you're going to a particular place where you know you haven't really been, then you're bound to meet different people or see different things or learn something new. But it's been reasonably enjoyable. Yeah, it's been enjoyable. What's this? Something market. Let me zoom in on this. So, Petticoat Lane market. Right, is this where it was? Petticoat Lane. I never would have thought. I used to come here. I can't believe this is Petticoat Lane. I used to come here as a kid, but I never knew I was on the road until I saw the sign. Yeah, nice meeting you. Yeah, it used to be leather jackets, all types of jackets, leathers though. But then all of a sudden, I think they stopped. So some of the stores, I think, started selling the coats and jackets now, and used to get really good deals for leather jackets back in the days. So yeah. It was sad when we heard, cause I'm from South London, when we heard that they closed down, it was sad. Because random people you knew used to come here to buy their coats or their jackets, being that it's leather or wool, and you get a good deal. So So yeah, I can't believe it. Petticoat Lane, big history. Take care, yeah. So yeah, guys, I didn't realise I was on Petticoat Lane. Just up the road is Brick Lane. I didn't go up there because I didn't want to come off this particular project I'm doing. Maybe Brick Lane I can do another day. But Brick Lane is actually near Whitechapel, so it covers more or less, you know, the area. Let's just say, like, so when I go to these areas on the boards, I might touch other areas next to it or the local areas because it might make sense that I have to. Like today, I had to because, because Jack the Ripper used to be all around this part, so not just Whitechapel. Aldgate East and is it Aldgate East? Yeah, Aldgate East, Brick Lane, right up to Brick Lane, I would think, all around there. There's another pub there. What's that say? People. Cool people. Yes, bless.
Yes, my lord, you're alright.
Not too bad, not too bad. Blessings, yeah? Yeah.